Well, my Weasel kit has got a bit awry, so I've sent for another one, and because I don't want to give up on that kit, because I really like the vehicle. It was really annoying because all the wheels and that didn't line up with the return rollers. The tracks didn't seem to come into line as well, and I had trouble with the glue. So I want to try again. Obviously I'll give up if I don't get it again, if I don't do it next time. But that's what I've done, and I have a lot of spare parts anyway to do with it, but it's annoying, but I do like the vehicle. So anyway, what I'm going to be doing there is a Tamiya kit, and this is what I'm going to be doing. And this is what we've got in the box. We've got a tarp, which I forgot I got, which was made by the body. Basically designed for the actual kit, and as you can see, that's what it will look like on the tarp. I think the tarp looks really nice, so that'd be okay. There it is, all the bits of resin bits there. It's got a bit of a fabricator on there. I've also got a PE kit. When I got this kit, I got all this stuff lined up, so whether I'm going to use all of it, but I will use some of it obviously, because it's going to add details to it, so that's okay. And instructions, obviously. Not going to go too much in it, but if you want to read about the Willys Jeep, oops, let's get it like this. If you want to read about the Willys Jeep in English at the top, there it is. And if you freeze frame, that you'll get it all the way through. There you go. There's a lot more bit of stuff on there. So the kit number is there we go. Oh, it's item number 35219. It's a nice looking model anyway. I've got the large one, tack-on one as well to build in 1/16, but this will be nice just to feed me up until the other one comes, and I can just stop this one and then carry on with this after when I go back onto the actual the other Weasel when it comes. Really frustrating that was, but it happens every now and then. You can't if things go wrong. I know other people have had trouble with it. That's why evidently you don't see many completed ones on anywhere. But this is a let's get this right. This is the parts. There you go. I'm not going to lift it up. There's one sheet. Oops, let's put it around here so I can actually put things out of the way. There you go. So that's all the part. You've got to figure with it. That's that one. Then you've got the, I won't take that. Clear cut parts, headlights, and basically the two windscreens, as you can see there. And then the body part, which the packet's undone. But there it is. So it's a small vehicle. That's the reason I decided to do this one, because it's small and it doesn't take up any room. I'll put in a little plastic tub when the other bit comes. And then you've got this one. You can take this out as well. And there's all the bits there. In fact, I might have to. I know I'm going to leave it to when I do the rendering, but it's got 5.6. It might be all right. Yeah, in the way of the f-stop on the camera. But anyway, so this is the decals. There you go. Quite nice. So we see how we go. So, and that's that there. So that's a bit. That's everything in the box. Can go back in now. Oh, I've shown you that bit. I will run through the instructions a little bit, just a little bit. There we go. I'm not going to put them back in the packet because I'm going to be using them now. So, I can put the packet between it though, so it doesn't damage anything. So, and you've got that, and the decals, and the 3D doesn't have to be packed perfectly. And these, right, here we go. Put that over there, and I'll come out a little bit so you can actually see a bit more instructions. Just a little bit frustrated with it. You know, it's one of those things when you're looking and you think it's going all right, but then it wasn't. And I've seen someone else do something with the wheels, the lower wheels on the bogies, just get them all lined up, and that looks like pretty clever. And I might be doing that because that's a good thing. But I can show you'll see that anyway. Right, so there it is at the front. The bit we already showed you that bit. Typical. Here we go. They build up the chassis, get a detailed engine, which will basically won't be seen much because you'll be covering it over with the actual bonnet. So, and because I've got a nice 161 to show the engine on, I'm not going to worry about that. I will put it in and paint it, obviously, but you won't see much of it. So we can build that. Then all the axles and drive train underneath. Then you come over here and you've got basically the exhaust going on and the leaf springs for the front and rear. Then we go into number 4, and it's basically putting the fuel, looks like a fuel tank on, and the steering wheel column area. then the radiator with the 2 headlights which you put in the engine, never put them in at the same time. Coming back on, I think this is a fuel tank, and it's underneath the seat, and the actual firewall and the fire extinguisher. It's got a decal on it, which is quite nice, and then the tailgates, and this is where you do your lights, and then the building up the seats. And then come over this way now, and putting the seats in, doing the dashboard, dropping the chassis onto the main frame, which has already been painted, doing the wheels, coming over here, getting near the end. Well, no, you're not. There's a bit more to do. Then you go and putting the wheels on. Again, I won't be doing that. And then the spare wheel and the fuel to the actual jerry can at the back. No problem there. And topping up the battery, was that a battery? It looks like a battery. Dropping the battery into place, and the rest of the radiator to top and everything. Then we're putting the windscreen in, and then making a figure up and deciding whether you have him in there or not. I'm not always a great figure painter, but in that way. But I might do this one, just give him a bit. But I've got the same figure again, the same pose in the Tacon one, and that's in 116. So I might go with a 116 with a figure and just leave this one just as a vehicle that can be used at some point in the future. But I do like it, like the Jeep anyway. Coming over here, then we're carrying on with. You can see you can have your bonnet up, but like I said, I've got the 16th one, so I won't be doing that. Putting the cover over, so I will paint it inside there. Go around and put the finish in, the front fender on, the tools on the side, the actual, if you need to, cut the wire cutting type goes over the top on the front there, or you can, I think it's a choice of, yeah, it's a choice of, or you have the front towing bar for broken down fixtures to pull them out of the way, I suppose. And then you've got the base for the actual brown. Oh, it looks like a brown in to me. Anyway, machine gun on there. He's with the ammunition back, and the Thompson's on the side, and this is another fire extinguisher, unless it's the same one you did earlier on. That could be another one. There you go. And then you've got choices. And the convoy one, or the reconnaissance one, is this one. Looks good. Or you can have the convoy commander. Or just a basically HQ Jeep, 1945. The convoy commander looks quite good. I'm tempted with this one in Belgium. This one. And I most probably will go with it because it's got a little bit more. Oh, no, can't. Because I've got my roof. So I might do the commander, the convoy commander, with the actual roof up. And that'd be nice because obviously it could be raining sometimes. And transport corps truck. Red Bull Express at the top there. This one is a 7th Armour Division 814th Tank Destroyer Battalion Reconnaissance, number 22, January 44 in Belgium. Yeah, I'll go with that. Well, I don't know. Red Bull Express. Oh, I'll go with that one. I'm going to go with the Company Command, which is the Red Bull Express. It's obviously looks nice because obviously vehicles will all be lined up behind it, and he'll be leading the column. There you go. Right, that's what I'm going to be doing. And it'd be interesting with a nice big battery on the front anyway. So there you go. Right, so that's what I'm going to be doing now for a little while. Oh, military police as well. That's quite an interesting one. Yeah. That's May 1944, and that's Italy 1944. Now I'm going to do the one I said, the convoy one, so that should be quite interesting. Right, so that's what I'm going to be doing now for a little while until my Weasel comes. Then I shall stop this, put it in a box because I've got a nice box that will fit this model straight away, and then because it's only small, I can pack it up on top because the Weasel's still in the plastic box now up there. So anyway, I'm really frustrated. So I'm be starting this tomorrow now. I'm not in the mood to start. I've been sitting here about 2 hours and a half and trying to get the wheels, and when I looked at them, you just couldn't see anything lined up, and then the tracks wouldn't glue. So, and I got a bit stuck, and I got it all to pieces in the ways of tracks off it, but you just couldn't. I couldn't just live with it, so decided to get a new one and then work with it from there. So there you go. So here we go. Then catch you on the next one, and happy modelling, and see you on the first update of this when I start it tomorrow. Happy modelling. Stay safe, and don't get frustrated with modelling. Like I have today. Right, here we go. We're going to start with the build now. This is still in the evening after I did the first bit, so I'm going to put it on here. and cut the first bits off. And there you go. We'll cut that bit bar off at the front, so that should be right. There you go. That's that bit done. Put it out of the way of there. Let's get rid of these bits and pieces. I don't want them there. Put them back in the box in a minute. Right, next one we want now is the engine block. It's A22. Got to find that. Well, this one there, A16 is already here now, so I might as well get on the pattern with that one. And to A22, which is this one. And that one. We've got the other bit at the front, which is, we don't even have to, you can recognise the parts quite quickly. So there we go, so it's A15 and this is A15, as you can see. There it is. A16 and A11, which has got to be somewhere, obviously. There it is, A11 there. So I can go over there with that. Put there. So we got 1, 2. Oh. Yep. That's it. We can might as well cover these bits off as well. So we might as well get these ones off, so they got them. So we're going to, that's on B and this is A. So where's B? There's only two, so it's really obvious this one. So we've got 18, which is this one here. So we can get coming on that. That one, and we've got a bit this one bar, which is A10. Well, that's on the other one again, so I'm going to go back to that. So we want this one, which is B14, and B14 is pretty obvious where it is, I suppose. There it is. I was looking at the other end. There you go, got that one off. Oh, sorry about that, went silent. I was actually had a phone come up on my iPad from Greg Riley, so I was answering that. I forgot I was still recording. I should have switched it off. So I did. If you find a little gap here, it means I'll cut a bit out while because of that. Right then, there you go. So that's it. I'm going to clean them putts up and I'll sort them out for tomorrow. So I've got started today anyway, so at least I've got something done, and I'll catch you on the next segment.